Well, as you saw from the pic last night, I'm back at Kilkenny Marina on Kilkenny Creek, just off the Intercoastal a little bit. And the other day, when I was wrapping this up, I found a rip in my mainsail up here. This is right near the top. And what I've done, I've cut some strips of sail tape to try to patch them up. Put one on each side, tighten it up. It's obviously not a good spot. It's way up near the top, so there shouldn't be that much pressure on it. But if that's ripping there, it may mean that the rest of it's about to go. So wish me luck. I get this fixed. Maybe I won't have any more problems with the sail until I get home anyway. Well, as you can see, I passed that sail rip, and then I put the cover back on and realized this is why I probably had a problem. It was all coming apart, so as you can see, did such a fine job of fixing my sail cover up to protect the sails. Just a perfect, excellent, expert job, don't you think? Well, this is Friday morning, actually day 9. I didn't do any recording yesterday because obviously there was nothing going on. But I am, as you can see, I'm still here at Kilkenny Marina on Kilkenny Creek in Georgia. I didn't do anything yesterday but wait. The mechanic that's going to switch out the alternators for me and try to make sure everything is going okay is coming in this morning. And hopefully, if he can get that taken care of, I'll head out sometime this morning and try to put a few more miles and get back up on the way. Again, here we go with the low tides. We're right at low tide now. Where it's high tide, the water will be almost up to that bottom of that ramp over there. So I need to get some creamer for my coffee, smoke a couple cigarettes, and I'll be good to go. Well, I got the mechanic Sean here helping me out again like he did last time I was in here. And I'm glad I had him come out instead of me do it, because it wasn't the alternator. He found that there was a wire that wasn't leading that to the battery, so it was producing power but just wasn't feeding it where it was supposed to go. And then he's got his little buddy down here trying to get his little hands back in there.
That red wire.
And hopefully this will take care of everything and I'll be on my way again. I hope, cross my fingers. Well, I just camped off Kilkenny Marina, headed back out to the Intercoastal. Everything seems to be fine, seems to be working. We'll see if I can get some miles under me today. Might have a little bit of rain coming in later, but besides that, it won't be too bad. Well, it's 10:30, Friday, April 12th. Just now getting back on the Intercoastal. Hopefully I won't have any more issues from here on out. If you have a chart book, here I am at marker 613 on the Intercoastal waterway in Georgia. Getting back out in it. Got storm clouds all around me up here, so I'm probably going to end up getting wet. But it turns out this has been a $300 stop between dockage, supplies, eating a burger, and mechanics fees. It's taken $300 out of my account. So y'all up there in North Carolina, be patient with me. Don't take any money out until I get up there. We'll take it, settle everything. Let me make it home safe and sound, and then we'll deal with our problems up there. Let me get through this thunderstorm situation. Back on the Intracoastal, heading north again. Hallelujah. Go through Hell's Gate. It's a spot where it's like super shallow. Remember when I was coming up, I actually, coming in from the other side, came through low tide and actually started running aground. I had to back out really quick and anchor off until the tides came up. But the tides are up pretty well right now, so I shouldn't have any problem. So if I put this down, try to navigate this, then I'll talk to you on the other side. Well, I made it through. Back there's Hellgate. I didn't hit 7.4 coming through. The tide's almost up all the way, so you can imagine how bad it actually was. And the other note about this place, those of you who have been watching me long enough, this is where my old friend Possum the Ferret had his burial at sea. It's almost as if he waited until he got to Hell's Gate before he decided it was time to go. And so this is where I put him to rest out here. And it's really appropriate. I always call him a little bastard. And he ended up, his last resting place, Hell Gate. Shooting in. But, you know, I miss Little Booger a little bit. Just a little. Now, it's about 1:30. I've been traveling almost 3 hours, not quite yet, almost 3 hours. I think 15 miles, so I'm averaging 5 miles now, which is pretty good. I finally left the last, this is the last of the Georgia deltas. Actually, they're sound. They look like big deltas, like 5, 6 of them to get across Georgia. And I finally, this is the end, finally passed the last one. So the next major milestone will be crossing the Savannah River. I'm not sure if I'll make it there today, but I'll be pretty doggone close to it. But besides, there's still water coming in. I had to run down and drain out the water separator on occasion, because every time it bounced around a lot out through that sound, and it just would pick up any little bit of water in there. But 3 hours through the journey, wait a minute, 4 hours. That was 1:30, my bad. 4 hours, 15 miles, but I've crossed all the sounds, like I say. Savannah River, here I come. Like I'm back to civilization again. There are houses. People actually do live on this planet. I could have told my last few days I spent. So, back in civilization. Right over there on this side, this is the last of the I hope. Hallelujah. I'm glad to see the salt marshes go by the wayside. So, civilization, people. Houses. Well, happened again. I had that water and fuel. I drained too much of it off, what collected in it, and stalled the engine out. I had to throw the anchor out really quick, go down there, clean the water out of the water separator, go back and bleed the lines twice before I actually got all the air or water, whatever, out of the lines to be able to restart the engine back up. But after a couple tries, I got it going. I thought I was done with that, but evidently not. Water is my bane. Funny for a sailor to say, isn't it? Well, I'm in the Savannah River, and it's kind of rocking up and down. It's about 20 after 6, but I guess halfway through this, I'm finally leaving Georgia. Got engine doesn't die from water being in the pushing fuel. Okay. Talk to you when I anchor within about an hour or so. Okay. Here I am in South Carolina. I'm inside because it's dark outside. I didn't get anchored until almost 8 o'clock. And I'm in South Carolina. Hopefully I'll be able to leave in the morning. Have a little bit of smoke, water in the fuel still somehow, and the engine started smoking diesel, darker fumes just before I anchored up in here. So I don't know what the real problem is, but I'll find out in the morning. So I want everybody to know that I'm here, safe and sound, at least in South Carolina. I'll video something in the morning to let you know what's going on.